What's going on? It's your boy Super Drew, and this is another episode of Let's Talk About It. So today we're going to be talking about never allow another to make you feel bad about being yourself. Back when I was working in Enterprise, I had a manager, and we have a performance review. So he's ruining my performance, and he's telling me that I am not performing how I was my first month. He said I kind of died down. I am not fully servicing the customers anymore. Now, while all this is going on, I'm just thinking in my head, what are you talking about? What you're talking about has no legitimacy. It has no evidence. There are no facts to support what you're saying right now. So, my first month of being there, I was the #1 intern. I had the top sales in my region. Now, the second month, the month he's actually talking about and giving me my performance review, I'm still #1. Like I still am the top salesperson in my region. So I'm like, what are you talking about? You're telling me that I'm not servicing the customer, that I'm not performing well or anything like this, but I have legitimate proof that my numbers have not gone down. I'm still getting the same numbers. So what are you talking about? So he's like, I'm just feeling like, you're not performing, you're not satisfying the customer that in the best way possible. And this was going on the simple fact that there was some extra things as far as like the fact that I caught on so quick because I learned quick. This is a recurring thing. People, when I deal with older people, and I become, from result wise, better than them in a quicker amount of time, there's an issue with that. This happened in construction. I caught on quick to it, and I outperformed others who were pretty much in it longer than I was, and they would have an issue. They would make up stories saying that I was a slacker. They would just make up stories. And one of the CEOs, he had asked me, was I a slacker? Like, how did I slack? And so I was like, if you believe your superintendent, this is what the supervisor would call, I was like, if you believe him, that's on you. What I do, my work speaks for itself. Now, you're not on the job, so you don't know anything about it. You believe what you want to believe. I'm not here to prove myself to you, even though this is a job and this is your company. I'm not here to prove myself to you. I'm doing my job. I'm doing the job that I was hired to do. I'm not here to be liked by anybody. I'm here to do a job, and I'm doing that job. So this is the same thing that I pretty much told the manager at Enterprise, and he said, I'm just giving you deconstructive criticism. I'm like, deconstructive criticism? I'm like, that doesn't exist. You cannot deconstruct me or give me advice on something that you think that I should improve upon. I'm already #1. If I'm doing poorly, I would hate to be the person at the bottom. I would hate to be number 10, because that means they're not doing nothing. So I say that, and I stood my ground. I was like, I'm not gonna allow you to try to make me feel bad about what I'm doing if I'm still getting results. If the results have not changed, then you cannot ask me to change. I'm still getting the same numbers. I'm putting up the same numbers and still giving the same effort. It just might appear to you that I'm not engaging. That's your perception. But we're looking at these facts over here. You're looking at these numbers, because businesses were about numbers. You see, I'm doing my job. I'm getting results. You see these results here. I haven't got any complaint. He tried to compare me to another employee, saying that, yeah, we have customers that, call and say this person was really exceptional. Okay, that's cool. I haven't got a call. That's okay. But my numbers are still higher than them. I don't care about somebody calling up here and say, oh, such was a very exceptional person. And people such or say, I don't care about people calling up here and telling me and give me validation that I'm a great employee. I don't need that. I already know that. It's cool if they do, and it's also cool if they don't. I'm still gonna be me at the end of the day. So I told him, I said, the thing is, people come in here and have an attitude, and I'll completely make them forget that they even had an attitude. So when they come in, they're angry, they're mad, they're trying to get a car and they want to get it the cheapest possible. So I would literally just make people forget their problems. That's why they never really came. That's why they never called and say, "Hey, such was a good input." I made him that's how good I was. And he was like, he just shaking his head like he's like he's not budging. Like, I was not about to let another person make me feel about who I was when I was doing great. So I say that to say this: who are you allowing to make you feel bad? Who are you allowing to make you feel guilty about something that you did? If you did it, you did it. You made a conscious decision to do it, whether you were aware of that decision or not. At the end of the day, you decided to do it because something that you acted upon. I just had a dream about this, not this scenario, but I had a dream, and somebody in the dream, they were trying to make me feel bad about myself. And it was somebody really close to me, and I was like, I gritted my teeth and I was like, no. You will not try and make this and flip this on me. I take responsibility for everything that I do, and nothing that I do is with the intent to harm another. And like a wise man once said, our purpose in life is to help others. And if we cannot help them, at least don't hurt them.